So here's a video which didn't necessarily go to plan, and another video I didn't want to have to make. Again, I've managed to crash one of the cars. So most of you guys would have seen the Porsche 992 GT3 that I bought around Christmas time that attempted to rebuild it in 24 hours. 24 hours starts from now, but we just came short. Oh, we were so close. There was a few little things that we needed to fix to make it 100%, and one of them was a bit of chassis damage to the front tub. And because this car is crash damage and it's registered as crash damage, it actually has a black marker at Porsche, so it loses all of its warranty. But we've heard from Porsche that it may be possible to get the warranty back, even though it is crash damage, if we repair it to a high standard and then it goes to a Porsche dealership to be inspected. So we've got this last final piece now to fix, and then hopefully Porsche can inspect it and we can get our warranty back. Fingers crossed. I don't know if this is going to be doable. At this point, we don't know whether the Porsche is going to be inspected by Porsche themselves or just an independent dealer. But the point is, this car's got to be perfect to maximise our chances of getting the warranty back and then also all the recalls done. So my first step was to take the Porsche to the body shop, where not only is it going to get that structural panel fixed, it's also going to get painted a whole different colour. So the guys got straight to it, stripping all of the wrap off the car. They actually used the oven where they paint the cars in to heat it up so it was easier to remove. Then they started stripping the car apart, ready for paint. And you can see at this point now, the structural part has actually been fixed. Now they've got to mask up the car, wet sand it down, make sure it's nice and flat and ready for the paint. This shot's actually in black and white because I don't want you guys to see the colour just yet. But sure enough, it was done. I'm actually nervous myself because I don't know if I've made the right decision.
Look what hoodie he's wearing.
It's going to be that colour.
Any colour anyone's wishing for?
I think green.
Green.
Purple.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it looks so sick. No looking. Oh my god! Look at that!
Always clock, the pace been falling off. 4 days, can't wait to take my chances. And tornado from Kansas.
Oh my god!
What do you think?
Yeah, it's very feminine.
The McLaren and now this.
Look, I'm going for the OnlyFans vibe.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Say hello to my Ruby Stone Red 992 GT3. So now all of you guys have seen the car and what a transformation it's gone under. It has completely transformed the Porsche. And also now when you look underneath the bonnet, you can see all the structural part is now repaired. Everything is nice and straight, and now we can fit the original tool set in the place where it's supposed to fit. But there's one more person's approval I wanted to get before we did any more work to the car. Now it's time for Hannah to see it and see what she thinks. I'm not sure she's gonna like it. Or could be wrong, could be wrong. Ready?
No. It's going to be pink, isn't it?
No. Yeah.
Oh. I really like it.
It's nice, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it to look this nice.
How did you feel when I said I didn't want it pink this whole time?
I thought you'd change your mind once you see it. You can't look. I know you want to look. You can't. You can't see.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What do you think?
Do you like it?
No.
So with everyone's approval, and even Hannah's, there is one last thing I needed to do to the Porsche before we attempt to get the warranty back. Before I go anywhere, we need to protect these rear quarters because the stone chips hit up into here. So we've got the OEM PPF things from Porsche. We're going to try and apply that now. I think they're applied wet. Hopefully we don't mess this up, else it'll bring the paint with it.
No pressure.
No pressure. So now I'm going to apply this PPF film, which is like a thick piece of clear plastic, and you have to actually apply it wet. Unlike wrap, it's pretty rigid. From standard, the GT3s actually have these applied already on the rear quarters, because that's where it's most likely to get the stone chip. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. How would they know? Don't look too close. All I've got to do now is the other side and get it matching to the side that I've already done. And just to take matters further, I actually took the car to SUNTEK, where the guys were applying full PPF on the front end, including the bonnet, the bumper, and the wing mirrors as well. And it's a good job I actually done this, because later in the video, it actually come to good use. And I also left a link in the description for SUNTEK as well, if you guys wanted to get any PPF done. So after this, it all just went wrong. Now the car was looking absolutely immaculate. It was almost ready to go back to the Porsche Centre for the inspection. But some of you may have seen that I got invited by the X-Stig to the XTG test track to drive one of the reasonably priced cars around there, just like what they did on that famous TV show. And this is an opportunity I didn't want to turn down, and I thought it was also a good chance for me to bring the Porsche down there, get a few laps in that, and also see if we can beat Ben, who was bringing his Lamborghini Performante down, who we lost to on one of my previous videos, to see if the Porsche could get redemption. But it obviously didn't go to plan. We're on a dry track, a nice day. This is more of a high-speed track, which I think you should still have an advantage for.
You really think so? You're on cut 2s in ideal temperatures, in a Porsche GT3, on a track where it is made to go.
How much is your Performante?
220?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll do a few little warm-up laps, get used to it being pink, and then we'll go straight in.
And we might get kicked off because of the noise limits.
Yeah, the noise limit is very...
82 decibels.
82?
Yeah, but so the
My lawnmower's
down
82.
There, down there.
Oh dear. Okay.
I feel like that's 81.6 decibels.
Yeah, just under the threshold.
Yeah.
That's convenient, isn't it?
This is my first time driving the GT3 in a long time. And it sounds unreal.
I thought after last time in the McLaren that I should come prepared, so I'm fully suited and booted.
Can you crash this time? Again?
I don't want to, no. I'm actually...
Oh my god, oh my...
No! Oh no!
It looks like you've been in a crash. My phone will trigger.
I knew the tyres were not warm.
Are you okay?
Oh my god. That's smoking bad.
Mate, what is wrong with you? Never crashed in your life and you've done 2 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, where's the petrol?
Oh no!
So it seems after doing all the work to the Porsche, I've taken another step back. Don't get me wrong, I love driving these cars and I love driving them fast. It's the whole reason why I rebuild them, just for that payoff of me being able to drive it at the end. I think it comes from my BMX days of just tracing that adrenaline rush. But this time, maybe I'm pushing it a little too much. And now we've took a massive step backwards. Right now the car is beached at the side of Dunsfold and I have no idea of the damage. But all I do know is that it's probably going to be expensive. Now this is definitely going to be, oh, he's done it deliberately. Do you think I really would do this deliberately?
Twitch, were you trying to get flat through follow through on cold tyres?
Oh my.
Yeah, I thought you, like, I watched the video of the Ferrari FXX and I think you were driving it. Is it Ferrari FXX, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And you took it flat, so I was like, well, if he can do it.
That was Schumacher.
Oh, no! Oh my god, this is just embarrassing at this point now, isn't it?
Can we not do some tuition of some kind, like, or, you know, just
But
warming the
would
tyres?
you be happy to get in the car with me?
I'll get in with you, but I promise you I'm pretty vigorous.
I think I've got potential.
Yeah.
But like, do you know, like, there's just that. I think it's just because I really want to go fast.
Yeah.
He's got it, yeah! Where was that?
About 50 yards.
I'm missing another side skirt as well, apparently. Can we just say I literally cannot drive now? So from this point onwards, I'm going to stick to rebuilding them because it looked flipping amazing before this. I have no words for this. Honestly, we just want to come out and have some fun. Yes, I'm on cold tyres. I just thought it's send. But I think I have this issue where I just see red. Does the bodywork look okay? So it's a good job we PPF'd it. Hopefully that's protected the paint, although I did go in rear end. But yeah, thanks SUNTEK. I hope I've got no suspension damage because I do have to drive this home. We've lost a side skirt, which is slightly worrying.
Oh, but look at this, look. All this is coming off.
That's okay, that's only stuck on with like double-sided tape from factory, that bit. Like actually genuine, you get double-sided tape with that. Since my last crash, Hannah's turned something on my phone where it would just calls the police if I have an accident. And as soon as I had an accident, my phone was going, it looks like you've had an accident, they're calling the emergency services. So now the guys are pulling out the Porsche and then we can finally get to see the extent of the damage. The car was completely stuck in this grass. So I'm really hoping now the damage isn't too bad. But before we get to see it, let me take you through what actually happened in the accident. Okay, I've got the lap in front of me now, so let me talk you through it and try and explain exactly what happened. So first thing, you can already tell that the tyres are cold. I've used launch control and you can see I've got already 0 grip, but my idea with this lap was to get some heat in the tyres ready for my actual lap against the Lamborghini. Now it goes a long right round this corner first, and at this point I'm trying to get the car sideways because there's cameras there. I wanted to get a few like beauty shots of the car whilst it was on track. It was actually pretty difficult and the car was gripping up, which actually gave me a little bit more confidence, especially going through that follow through. Through this first corner, I've lifted very slightly, but you can see I took it around 85 miles an hour, which was insanely fast compared to the Suzuki. But this is where it all went wrong, the follow through. I vaguely remember on Top Gear, people saying, does he take it flat? Yes, he takes it flat. I'm thinking in my head, I'm taking this flat. The tyres are warm, there's plenty of runoff in the track, like there's a lot of concrete I can use to stay on there. So I'm taking it flat. There's no other reason why I shouldn't have. It's got a lot of downforce on the GT3. I'm going to use it. So I'm taking it flat and you can see 110 mile an hour I've gone past the tyres. But I think the problem, I may have got away with it until I hit the sort of curb on the left hand side, which is unsettled the car. It's for it left, right. I've tried to correct it, but before I knew it, I'm 80 mile an hour at least into the grass, into a spin, before the car finally stops. Now I do have footage from the outside as well, let me show you that. So I'm coming up fast, up to the follow through here. As the car drops, I've lifted off. It sent the car sideways into the fastest drift I've ever done. So I've got the car then locked to the right. It then has a little wobble. I've locked it left, but locked it right. To be honest, I think I've started panicking, put on the brakes, and it slid so fast into the grass. But at this point, you can see how the car is dug into the grass. And I think if the grass was a little bit drier maybe, it could have just sent the car rolling and that could have been such a bad accident. But luckily for me, I've managed to just carry on riding across the grass and stay with the rubber side down, which is, well, good news for all of us, I guess. Basically what I'm trying to say is I can't drive, I just have no fear.
Another side skirt we don't have.
It's a mystery.
Oh, you found it?
Is it in one piece?
Oh my.
Kind of there.
Oh, that's the under tray. That's side skirt. Right. I think we might need a new one. So have we got to fix a Porsche to drive back? I know what people are going to say already. You deliberately crashed. Like, that wasn't a slow crash.
That was heavy.
That was, like, I was flat. The good news is the car still started and drove, but something definitely wasn't right.
Why is it wobbling like that?
That ain't right, is it?
Do you think it's all the mud on the wheels or have I buckled a wheel? Do you think I've buckled a wheel? It's not good.
That don't feel right, does it?
Because of all the mud built up inside the wheels, there was a lot more weight on them, causing them to be unbalanced. So that could be the reason why the car felt like it was jolting about all over the place. But luckily, the fire brigade were there and they had a hose. So our first step was to hose down all of the wheels and get rid of as much mud as possible.
I looked over and I thought he's done that on purpose. And actually, can I be honest with you? I still thought that as I'm running. The guys were, I was like, I bet he's done it on purpose. And I thought it's been on my head the whole way from there to back until I saw the onboard footage.
Like, I must have been a psycho to do that on purpose. Do you know, through the follow through, you're in a fast car, are you flat through that?
No, I've never done that corner flat in a fast car.
Like, well, I think, did Top Gear lie to us? I swear it was like, does he go flat through it? It looked flat. Like,
Have you never seen an episode?
where I need to.
It's not flat. It's nowhere near flat.
You're doing a million miles an hour.
Yeah, it's some of the Ferraris you down the brake. I mean, no.
Maybe I've got the wrong impression then. Huh?
Maybe.
I thought I'm brave, flat. No, obviously not. Car's clean. Massive thanks to the MSS Fire Safety Medical Rescue for the car clean. Now I'm worried that we've buckled a wheel and we have got to drive 3 hours home, so I just want to see whether we can actually drive it without the wheels moving everywhere, so I'm slightly worried about. Otherwise I'm going to have to call my dad for the recovery truck. So now I'm going to take it out for a short test drive to see if there was any more wobbling.
Fingers crossed no wheels are bent, because that's going to be an expensive fix.
It seems okay.
You won't know until you get up to like 70 miles an hour.
Yeah. I think like there's a lot of mud on the engine.
Oh, it's all burning it off.
Yeah. Solid car. I think it needs an alignment.
And some side skirts.
Yeah, some side skirts. Yeah. We better head back to the unit and fix this as quick as possible. Okay. There's a lot of mud under here. Okay, aero seems okay at the back. Any more damage to aerodynamics at the back? No. Okay, we've pulled out a bolt. So we're one bolt down here.
It's half a Dunsfold in this
Oh my
car.
days. Side skirt's missing.
What is that?
I can only think it's part of Dunsfold. Yeah, this has got a bit of breakage in. I don't think I've got that though.
What's up on this side?
This side, oh, very broken. Any damage to the floor? I think we're good. 90 mile an hour into the grass. So even though the crash was at a pretty high speed, it seems I've got away quite lightly with the damage. Well, that's what I originally thought. This one's completely gone, this floor aero, and we are missing a piece of aero on this side. I'd actually already ordered some new parts which I knew were damaged at the racetrack, ready to get this car repaired as quick as possible. But I didn't realise I was going to need more than that. More under trays than we thought. Here's a side skirt.
I do not want to know how much a side skirt costs for a GT3.
Yeah, this is vital ducting, but Porsche spent thousands on aero. And remember, we've got to put this car back to pretty much OEM if we're going to have any chance of getting this warranty back. So everything that was on from factory needs to go back on. These clips hold in the side skirt. I think they go in here. Wow. It's good, isn't it? Wow. How much do you think one of these side skirts was?
One side skirt?
Yeah. £243. That's quite reasonable. Along with buying the side skirt, I also needed to buy the clips which fitted to the car. And that's what I'm fitting to the side skirt now. But I also have more damage which wasn't my fault. Okay. This was no fault of my own. Look at this. This was brand new. This was brand new. Look. Full of water. I contacted Porsche about that and said, excuse me, I bought this brand new and it's full of water. What do I need to do? And they weren't just like, oh, thank you, Matthew, we'll return it and we'll like swap it for you. I've got to fill out warranty forms and stuff. Make it difficult.
Didn't get you a goldfish. First bit off.
So my dad got to work at stripping apart the back of the car to get to that light, and I started fitting the side skirt.
2 out. It's coming off. Now, we're going to take this light bar off. 3, 2, 1. And it'll be off.
Again, more clips have got to go into the side skirt to allow it to fit to the car. Clip it in. Clip it in. Clip it in. Do you know when you were younger, did you want to be a cameraman?
No, I want to be a footballer.
Good job they've not got bulbs in, isn't it? And every time your brake light bulb goes, you have to take all this off. Yeah, your brake light bulb. Ooh, that don't look really good, does it?
Yes. We did it. Well done. When my dad got the rear light out, it looks like it's had a repair before. There was a load of tiger seal on it.
Is this a new light, Matt?
Brand new. Brand new, remember, the car came with no back.
It looks like it's been refurbished.
Oh, it's been repaired, that.
Did they scam us?
Does this split open?
No.
This was definitely new, wasn't it?
It's like tiger seal, isn't it?
Should we have VAR? I then had to check the footage of us fitting the rear light to make sure it didn't have that tiger seal on when we bought it.
This one hasn't got that black
Did we actually
tiger
get
seal
scammed
on.
by
No, I've got a conspiracy. I think the conspiracy is Matt's actually crashed this once before this crash, and now he had to repair it with some tiger seal and he's hiding it from everyone.
And we found it didn't have the seal on when we bought it the first time. Wait, hang on. Hang on.
actually hasn't. Where's it been?
Body shop.
Controversial.
That is not good.
So maybe it was the body shop that caused this damage. And after a few text messages, we found out it was. They made a small split in the light and tried to fix it with the Tiger Seal, but it didn't quite work. But they owned up to it, and everyone makes mistakes. They'd offered to buy a new rear light, which is what I did. I just had to wait for the rear light to turn up, along with all the other parts I needed. Ready guys, we've got parts. It's we've got a new light, £744.
For one light.
Yeah. This came from our lovely friends at Silverstone Porsche. So, hopefully, I've learnt from my mistakes after this video. One, I don't crash, because we'd have to rebuild the Porsche 3 times over. 2, not to drive in Nikes. So always
Why is
crash,
that?
I crash in Nikes. And I've won the BMW race when I was in Vans. So always wear Vans for driving. More feel for the pedals.
What's up, man? What light's broken?
Wow. He dropped it off as well. Seeing that one was out. And we're going to do with that one. It's the wrong side. Oh, Susie.
Well.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No way.
Do you have 2 in there?
Is there another one in there? No way. Look, someone needs to learn right and left.
I've no words for that.
Well, we're going to have to rebuild the underneath of it. We'll come back to the back. It looks like... Looks like we can't start the rear of the car just yet. So now we're just going to go underneath and sort out all the issues there.
Oh.
1.
Swaz.
Some people, do you know, like they buy these cars and then they go like, I'll just div around the track and not drive it to its full potential. At least I found the limit.
It's true.
So now, I just need to just go a little bit underneath that, and that's when you're at your fastest. You know that?
Whose wise words are they from?
Adrian Newell. With the front under tray unbolted, we could finally release it from the car. Would you look at that? Fuel tank, farm, bit of Dunsfold. All of this is new because we did replace it when we rebuilt it. Well, we replaced this, didn't we, and this.
It doesn't look very new anymore.
No, wore it in. First under tray's off, now I'm on to the second one. And there's plenty of bolts which hold this in. I'm just hoping there's no damage underneath it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was brand new. Any damage to the underneath of the floor? Or are we good? I think we got away with it.
Lovely.
Only small damage here, look.
Oh, perished.
Rips just stood out. Good saving. Really like these cars. Nicely built. Go fast, crash well. Crash better than that one. Slide into that little sloppy boy. I reckon it went over the top of that.
That way?
Yeah, that's more Adrian Newell. Oh, you pulled them both out.
Pulled them both out.
Absolute pepper. We're doing well. We're doing well. So on this, I'm sure we had to cut out some little aero for the bits in the floor. Yo,
Knew that look.
that looks fresh. See,
little
look,
squares
all
is-
these little square things are for like extra air. Actually,
No, that's a little
I
square.
think
thing.
yeah, but I think it's so you can position this in like different areas for different aero.
Ah, okay.
So like these are all
so it's
little
gonna be the little
cutouts.
circles. That
Yeah, you
fill
just
in
have to cut out the little square so you can put one of them things in, and then you can add the aero in it.
This is way too complicated for what it needs to be.
That is done. Look at that. Aero.
Look at the face on it. Oh god.
Oh no. Okay. Everything is all OEM. Check it all out. All the arrows back in. All the clips are back in for the side skirts, apart from 2 because we need to put them in when we lower the ramp. But everything is looking good under here. So we can lower this down now and then put all this back on once we've got the proper rear light, which is slightly annoying. It's just got one eye at the back. Right, ramp out. I'll put those last 2 side skirt things in. Look at the nose lift. It comes in handy all the time. That is good. Well done, guys. Let's wait for the rear light. Rear light. Please, please, please. Don't. Yes! It is the correct side. Yes. Oh. Right, now the big light bar. How big do you want your light bar?
That big.
Yes. That is Cyclops, isn't it?
There we go. Look.
Oh, that's snug, isn't it? Look at that. Should we see if it works before we put everything on?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Last bit to go in. Yes!
That's it.
Job done! Now to show you the final product. And there it is. Complete, done, finished, looking as good as ever. Now I know to take my time on track, but this car now looks absolutely insane in that ruby star red, I think it is. Lesson learned, we fixed, we broke, and then we fixed the Porsche again. Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on the colour. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Oh my, oh no! Yeah! Who trusted him with this car? Who trusted him with this car?